Welcome back to Are You Seeing This? Today I have M.
Hey guys.
Oh my gosh, girl.
Back.
I am getting roasted online.
Are you
Y'all are
actually?
up. Y'all are up for this week and probably
We
for the next
are.
10 days.
I'm taking the win for the next 2 weeks.
Enjoy it while you can. I swear, I'm like, I love it and hate it at the same time. I'm like, oh, I love the drama, but then I'm like, oh, this is getting annoying. So sometimes I just have to like pull myself away from social media. So guys, if people are getting on your nerves, just ignore them, mute them, block them. It's not that serious.
Don't
like, it's fun.
Don't fight.
You're right. But it's like, it's still just a story. So don't get too caught up. All right, so the first thing for like the overall Raw recap is Bron and Ilja. We don't really talk about the guys a lot on my channel, but we're gonna start because I really do want to get them some light, some attention. They already get a lot of it, but I kind of want to just like talk about them briefly, and then of course we'll leave Rhea, Liv, and Dom stuff at the end.
Juicy stuff.
So stick around.
Yeah.
All right. So Bron and Ilja, obviously, I think Bron won. Not obviously, because he literally like before Ilja came over, he had like such a undefeated reputation. So now it's kind of like weird seeing him like lose. It's kind of like what's happening with Carmelo. I hate it. I don't want him to lose all the time.
Honestly, he was on such a high after NXT, and then it was like,
I know.
But yeah,
who, Carmelo or
Ilja?
Carmelo.
Yeah, Ilja's still, but he got speared at the end, and they made it look like he got hurt. So
yeah. I'm just like, I don't know. He's had a losing streak too. It's weird. Has he had have they had wins yet? I don't think they've had. I feel like someone told me this, but I don't know if it's how true it is. But I know Carmelo had at least 2 wins so far. But it's like 2 for 11 or something like that. Like it's been a lot.
Really?
I know. I think that's what he said, or 2 for 2, maybe 2-7. I don't know. I don't remember. But someone put the stats down below. But yeah, like Ilja's lost. Like he lost. He won. I think he got to the second round, right, of the King of the Ring. I can't remember.
I can't remember that far behind.
I know, but basically what we're saying is we want to see our undefeated NXT men getting wins, please. Like y'all letting Lyra win. Lyra made it to like the last round of Queen of the Ring. So it's like we have Tiffany Stratton with Money in the Bank. What are we doing with the guys? Like, why are the men from NXT, not jobbing, but like jobbing?
To be fair, this was a match for the next contender for the championship. So, that's a win.
They built up Bron so much that like they have to continue with his like he's like so strong type of thing.
Yeah. Even though he lost at what was it?
Money in the Bank.
Money in the Bank. Yeah. But they're still building him up. So
yeah. I want to see, because Ilja is just insane. He's such a great performer. I just want to see him win. He's good. He can win. I think I feel like he's believable to beat Sami. Like that's how good I think he is.
For sure, because I think in the NXT days, didn't he beat like Gunther? And like Gunther was one of the top guys right now.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
he could totally do that.
Yeah, he can beat all of them guys. Like it's just insane to me, and his work ethic is insane. He's a monster. I don't know. He's scary.
He is scary.
Like I'm like, how does a human body function the way that yours function? You're not from here. I don't know. Are you an alien, sir? Just tell us the truth, okay?
How'd you get here?
Stop pretending.
Tell us your schemes.
All right, next up we had Sonya and Lyra. But it was kind of like really everyone got involved, I think.
Okay, you're gonna have to carry because I don't remember too much of the match. I just know that
there were so something that stood out in the match. It was a little sloppy, not gonna lie. But I will say I love how Sonya moves in the ring. Like she's so smooth. Like I don't know, she has a little swagger to her. I love how Sonya, like her, I guess her style, her type. I don't know. It looks good. Like I don't know. She looks really like slick and fast. Like I think she's really good. Yeah. And then Lyra, she's so strong. Like for her, not for her size, but she is more petite.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. But she's so strong because there was a part in the match where she was holding up Sonya for a really long time. And I don't think that was supposed to happen because
No.
we heard you, Lyra. You were saying something like
Let go.
let go. Yeah, let go, let go, let go. So I think we heard, yeah, a lot of people heard that.
Yeah.
I think Sonya's arm was like behind Lyra's back and she was gonna plant her on her back. So she can't do that if your arm's right there. You're gonna
break
tear your
something.
arm up.
Yeah.
And so I think Lyra was just like, oh shit, I'm about to drop you, girl. Hurry up.
Yeah.
I can't hold you for that long now. Let's go. Something else that stood out about their match is that they still don't have a name, so we need to come up with a name for them.
Did you see Michin's tweet?
Yeah, Mijin said, what is it? Oh,
the stud line.
The stud line.
Thoughts?
Technically, though, only 2 out of the 3 are confirmed, so we can't really. I mean, you can't really. But then, okay, at the end of that match, they all stood together and put their scissor fingers in a circle. So what does that mean?
Guys.
Zoe, I have a question.
Zoe.
I have a question.
We want to know.
I want that. Just, just slip me a note or something, like let us know.
Let us know.
You don't have to.
But if you want to, you can.
But curious, what was that? What was the meaning of that? What does that mean? They know what they were doing with that. I hope they come up with a name. I commented on Sonya's Instagram post. I hope she sees it. And I said, what is your name? What is your group name? We need one. Give it to us.
Everyone go like Jazz's comment.
Yeah, go
so
like
that they can see it.
Go like it. There wasn't that many comments, so maybe she'll see it. I don't know. Maybe she'll see it. I have interacted with her before. That was cool. I know my goal is to like interact with like
everyone.
Most people at least once. That's my goal. But so up next we had Chad and Bo Dallas. They had a whole thing. Well, first it was like a tag match, I think, from Alpha Academy and
Final Testament. Yeah.
Karrion Kross. Yeah.
But they lost.
No, Karrion Kross, I think, pinned
Xavier Woods, no?
Pinned what is his name?
Was it?
The funny guy. He's
funny. Oh, Tozawa? It was Tozawa?
Yeah.
I think so. I thought it was Xavier Woods.
I think it was him. But Karrion Kross did come out on top on that one.
He did.
You remember, yes. And then right after that, Chad them came out and like attacked.
Well, so they were like join us type thing, but then they attacked.
Yeah. So I guess that's like the true breakup of Alpha Academy. They just kicked Chad out, really.
Fair enough. He was a douche.
Everybody else stick together. That's all that matters. Everybody else stuck together, and hopefully, when Chad gets out of this weird, egotistical, cocky character mode, maybe he can rejoin. I don't know, but I'm gonna miss the OG Alpha Academy.
Him and OT.
I know, they were funny. They were really good together.
Yeah.
And it looks like they're making the
Creed brothers.
The brothers, they're making the brothers be like more heel-like.
Yeah.
Which I kind of like them as the big gentle giants.
Yeah, I like them too. And I'm still conflicted about the Ivy thing. What are we gonna do with her?
I don't know.
Is she not in the group anymore?
Ivy, are you on vacation?
Come
back.
Come back.
Please. Come back. We need you.
I need answers.
Lyra's here. You can go up against Lyra.
Ivy heel would be so cool though.
Yeah. She looks more like she looks like she would be more of like a heel like or an in-between heel character,
Tweener, yeah.
Yeah. She doesn't look like Candice LeRae, like with the fairy wings and stuff like that. She seems tougher. But
yeah. And then Uncle Howdy came out. Yeah. Well, they all came out. And then
they all came out
and attacked Gable and hit the Sister Abigail.
Yeah, Sister Abigail.
My God.
It was nice. I didn't get jump scared this time.
You didn't?
Nope.
What about with the videotape?
Nope.
No?
Nope. I don't look. Whenever they're on, I just don't even look at the screen. I just keep my head down. I listen. Or that's a perfect moment for me to get on Twitter and just listen to in the background because y'all are not getting me anymore. And the 2 times that it did it actually did it like 3 times this time. But the times that it did it, I heard it and I said, "Nope. Not getting me this time. Nope." Mm-mm. So they didn't catch me, but yeah, I'm wondering when they're gonna actually get involved in, like, I mean, they're kinda involved in a storyline, but I thought they were going to, like, take out the whole roster or something, but they're really like, hyper focused on Chad for some reason, like, they're really hyper focused.
I think he's, like, the douchiest at the moment. They're like, "Alright, he's first. He's first in line."
Yeah. So, I guess I thought they would, like, go down a line, but maybe they're, like, one at a time.
Yeah.
I don't know. Alright, well, I guess we'll just have to see how it goes, but I thought they would do, like, a little more with them, not gonna lie.
I think they're starting, though. I think it was a start to get him in the ring, and the fact that they can move with the mask thing, I thought that was cool. 'Cause
I
they're
was like, yeah.
they're more elaborate now, so the fact
Yeah.
that he can, like it just looks really cool.
I was thinking of you, I was like, "Oh, they proved you wrong, they're over
Yeah.
here." They're like, "M said we can't do it? No, we gotta do it now."
I didn't say that.
You were like, I think you just said, like, it might be too difficult for them, but technically, he wasn't in full costume.
Yeah,
He just
no.
had the mask on.
Okay, but I'm still concerned about that big-ass bunny head, like
Oh.
hold on. Y'all haven't proved me completely wrong.
I know, definitely not. I don't know, that's too hot in there.
I know. Oh my gosh.
Ugh. It get
Yeah.
all smelly.
Ew.
I know, me and Court were talking about it the other day about wearing masks, like, if we would wear a mask. Yeah, why not? And then, she was like, "It gets smelly," and I'm like, "Ugh, you're right." Like, "Oh,
Yeah.
no, I don't
All
know,
the
change of mind."
sweat in there, you're just like, ugh.
Ugh. And it's hard to get, like, smell out of a mask, I feel like it would be really
Like
hard.
the rubber and shit.
Or if it had that fur and
Oh
shit.
yeah, the fur.
Ew.
Ew.
Alright, next up we have Drew and CM Punk and that whole little segment. It was a small segment, but it's important, I guess, you know?
I thought it was really exciting. I was like, hell
Yeah.
yeah. Like they're finally like kind of face to face. And like Drew has been like, oh, I want to beat you up, like dead ass, like got blood out of him and shit. And now that they're there again, he's like, no, I'm waiting. Like,
What did he say, M?
no.
I thought it was what?
No, yeah, go. No, sorry. No, go.
No, you're good. I was gonna say that I thought that Drew was gonna, like, you know, rush in there and get in the ring, and he showed, like, self control.
Yeah.
That's insane, and we've never seen that from him.
Yeah. I think it's kind of that menacing side of him that he's like, you know what, I'm a chill, and I'm gonna taunt him a little more, you know, just to get the most anger out of him at SummerSlam.
Yeah, that or Adam Pearce's suspensions really got to him.
True.
He's like, dang, I don't want to get suspended again. He's serious this time. I don't know.
Yeah.
But you're right. Maybe like that means for SummerSlam, he's ready now. You know, like, is he ready? Is he over revenge? He's waiting. He's getting in control of his temper. Yeah. I really hope he kind of conquers this time, you know, like.
So do I.
You know, it's his time. Like, I don't know. I feel bad for Drew.
Too many losses.
Too good.
Yeah.
He's too good to be losing. He's strong. Work ethic is incredible. Like,
for sure.
Give it to him. Like,
he deserves it.
Yeah.
And a win over CM Punk, insane.
Yeah. Flirty old CM Punk. I made a post about that and people got on me.
I saw that.
He's literally flirtatious though. Like, that's part of his character, you know, like just like with Mello, his character is very cocky and confident and like, you know, I'm the best. Like, CM Punk's is, I like donuts and I do whatever I want and I will hold a woman's hand a little, you know, a moment longer and, you know, give him the little eyes here and there. Like, he does that. Someone said CM, you know, used to stand for chick magnet. Like, that's part of his charisma, you know, of his personality.
Funny. Yeah.
Yeah. That's all I meant by it, you guys. Like, y'all be tripping. I know he's married.
Not everything on Twitter is serious. Like,
people love to make it like into their personal life, which is weird. Like, this is we're talking about the story and like how he's on TV. I'm not talking about he's at a mall with a random person or something, like, you know, like
just picking up random girls.
I'm talking about in the show, this is what he did, because that's what he did. And the PLEs, he's like, oh, just give me the women reporters. So, you know, like I only talk to the women. You know, he does stuff like that on purpose to get a reaction, you know, like I'm not like in their personal life and they're at Disneyland trying to, you know, point out them people who followed Roman Reigns.
I saw with his shirt, what was it? Grogu? No, I don't know.
I don't remember what his shirt was.
I don't know Star Wars, but it was a little green guy.
Yeah, see, and that's weird because they're like, you know, unless you ask permission to take pictures with them, like,
yeah. Don't be a creep in the bushes, like. Chill.
I could never go up to a wrestler or like a celebrity. I would never be able to do that, like out in the open and not at a, like, you know, like actual signing or some crap.
Yeah,
like to just go up and be like, hey, can I get a picture? Like, oh my god, no.
That's terrifying.
That is horrifying.
Yeah.
Like, because they can be like, no.
Yeah.
And then I'm like embarrassed.
Like, okay, let me just walk away.
Yeah, okay, bye. Oh, okay, bye. No worries. And plus, they're just enjoying their time. Can you imagine how annoying it is to like constantly have people coming up? Like, that's annoying.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
Yeah.
Then we had Seth.
He's the ref. The special guest ref. I'm really happy about this.
Me too.
This is so
Did you see the what they want him to wear was like this little mini?
Yes, the little booty shorts and the ref shirt.
I'll have to put the picture up. Yes, if you're watching this, Seth, we need to see it. Or if someone clips this, send it to Seth. Please. We need to see it.
It'll be so cunty. Like, please.
That would be hilarious.
I think it's going to be really funny just because there's so much animosity between the three of them. So him in a cunty outfit trying to look angry at them, but like it'll just be hilarious.
I don't exactly. There's so much animosity, there's so much anger there. He doesn't like either of them. And honestly, I feel like this was Adam Pearce's punishment for them. Like, this is literally the year of revenge, as I keep saying, and this was Adam Pearce's revenge on everybody. They're like, I'm so annoyed with y'all here. And what I think is going to happen is I literally just see, I don't know why, but I see Seth getting out of the ring and like sitting down with the announcers and like not caring and just
doesn't start the match
each other. Literally. And just like, I don't know. I feel like someone is literally going to have to submit or something because I don't see him like
giving them the win. Yeah.
He's going to let them beat the crap out of each other for as long as whatever, because he does not like either of them, you know? Yeah. But if he had, I feel like if I had to pick or, you know, I think he would let Drew, I think he would count for Drew.
Yeah.
He would not count for CM Punk. I don't know. He does not like CM Punk. Like, literally, the history between them is not good.
Specifically in the promo after Money in the Bank, he was like, I could understand why Drew, you know, got involved, but you, like, to CM Punk, he was like, you were bored, basically. So he kind of understands Drew. So I do see that him giving him possibly the 3 count.
Yeah. Even though Drew did, you know, beat him at WrestleMania, I feel like that's more as mischievous as Seth is. He's more noble. He has more noble characteristics as a character and a story. And so I feel like he would respect, you know, Drew coming through and like actually beating him clean and, you know, whatever, fair. And so like, I don't think he would hold that against him. You're like, oh, you beat me at WrestleMania, so I'm going to be whatever. But obviously, interrupting his match is probably why he, you know, doesn't like Drew right now. But that's gonna be hilarious. That would be a funny match. Oh my gosh!
Excited.
Thank you, Adam.
Thanks, Adam. Punishing them.
Literally, the last match was the tag team Jay and Sami versus JD Finn.
Yes.
So we'll get into the Rhea Dom stuff. I know it's gonna be really hard to like.
Not involved.
We're just talking about the match itself. So I think Jamie and Sami took the win.
Jay
and Sami. Did I say Jamie?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm like, who's Jamie?
That's their new name, guys. That's their new name is Jamie.
Oh, I thought it was Jamie.
Is it Jamie?
I don't
It can be Jamie. Either way,
know.
Jay and Sami versus JD and Finn. And I think they took the win. Jay and Sami did. That's why when Bron came out, like Bron came out and they
you're
feared
right.
Sami.
You're right.
I wonder how though. Like, was there a distraction or something? I think
They
think Dom tried.
Yeah, him and Carlito, I think they tried to pull on Jay or something.
Yep.
Or was it Sami? I don't remember.
Sami's foot.
Yeah, but they managed to push them off, and then he didn't get the 3 count.
I don't entirely get the point of the match. Was it just like a random match? They're not like, it wasn't for a title, it wasn't for anything, right? It was just kind of like a,
I think because they were like, oh, Jay Uso, like he's trying to get on Rhea, like of course he's a problem. And then when they found Jay and they were beating him up, Sami heard the commotion. He was like, yo, what's going on?
Yeah.
So I think it was that they just don't like each other.
I just remember in the clubhouse they were like, oh, we got a match. Like, okay, but not anything really. I don't know.
Random main event, but
it was kind of random, but it was based off the main segment, obviously.
Yeah.
Okay, so I wish it had more relevance to something, like we're gonna meet up again, like and SummerSlam or something, you know. Like,
I don't think so.
I hope it would have led up to something bigger than just that. So I guess to me, it just lets me know, improves one of my theories about the Rhea Liv Dom stories even more.
Oh Lord.
All right, but let's get started into, because I think we covered most of everything that I can remember that had some relevance here. If anything else that like comes up, I'll mention. But I think that's it. What do you think?
Yeah, the only thing was that Bron speared Sami at the end, since they'll be fighting at SummerSlam. But that's kind of it. Nothing else.
Yeah, Bron and Sami at SummerSlam. I have to do next week. I got to do a prediction, or by the end of this week, I should probably do like a prediction video.
That's what I was thinking of doing too.
We can always do it together if you want. You can post it on yours. I don't care.
Are you sure?
We could do like a makeup one.
Yeah.
Okay, so
anyways,
let's just get into it. Okay, let's just get into it.
I'm gonna be
fighting a lot of like background scenes. So just to start it off, Jaya does not exist, like Jasmine said.
Yeah.
And hopefully they keep it that way. There is no Jaya, guys. There is no Jay and Rhea. So we just need to accept it and move on.
I think it was just one of those like just for funsies type thing. But I don't think it's going anywhere.
Is that, I'm sorry. Are you upset about that, Em?
No, they're not. You know, I knew it was just for funsies. I love a good little sprinkle of fun every here and there. So
yeah, you never know. They might do something again
in
later,
the future.
After, because we know that he likes her. You know, so
and they're cool. So
and now that they know the love stories really are making it big again, you know, maybe they'll put even more love stories and like just general stories. And
I don't think I can handle too many love stories, guys.
Bring in all the love stories.
I can't.
Okay, so there's no Jaya because they talked about it or whatever. And I actually think Rhea made a good point when she said, like, you know, you're mad about me, you know, with Jay, whatever, but you have been on social media. So she finally addressed the social media stuff, like, you know, about him, Dominik, you know, liking all of Liv's stuff or like being weird on social media. He got cut off, so we never got to like really hear what was going to happen with that.
I think it is kind of scary because that makes social media canon to their stories now, like fully. So it's like, oh shit, we really have to actually think about everything they've been posting.
Yeah.
Related to the story, you know. So.
And it keeps us like, oh my God, it's like wrestling never ends. Fuck.
At all.
We gotta like look at their posts and
content. Too much content to consume. I'm like, oh, I can't.
They're like finding ways to keep us thinking about wrestling even when wrestling is not on. Like, that's like crazy advertisement right there. Like, pay attention to what they're doing because that's part of their personality too. Like,
exactly.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, so if we are taking that in context, to literally be liking all of Liv's things and saying these things and making these subtle, subliminal messages back and forth to each other to just one day stop, because obviously they haven't really done anything more, and that's weird because after each Raw so far, the past like month or two, they would have some weird subliminal thing to make us all cheer and make us all like cry about it and you know freaking be so excited about it online, to nothing.
Yeah, I don't God, I'm just so conflicted. That is the best word I can describe, because it's like, honestly, the social media thing, I wasn't looking into it, but now that it's canon, I'm like, dang it. Like, this matters. And now he was like flooding his retweets and his Instagram with like Rhea stuff, and it's like, we know what you did.
All of a sudden.
Yeah, all of a sudden.
So that's telling. Because even when she was back the first time, like last week, whatever, I think that was when she came. Yeah.
He still posted about
Liv. So now all of a sudden it's different. So it does feel like a scheme.
It does.
I'm not trying to convince you, Em, I promise, but I'm just going to throw my theory out there. This is what I think. And this is like, I'm like 99% sure is what's going to happen, or what is close to what's going to happen. And I feel like what it's leading to is that obviously Liv, Dom, and Finn and JD are all in this together. Like, they kind of talked about, how things were going to go down. They knew about Dom going, yelling at Liv. I think what's interesting, right, is that they show Liv's reaction all the way through. And to keep the story going, I think this is more so for they did this for the viewers and to confuse us a little bit.
Yeah.
Because all of us were expecting like a sly little smile or something, something like, because she's been doing that. She's been turning around, smiling, looking around, smiling, like as if it's a plan, So this time to see her like crying, it's to keep us in suspense. I feel like they don't want us to know, as in the producers don't want us to know.
Yeah.
But I definitely feel like this is all part of the plan. Like, I feel like Liv's in on it. Like, she knows like he was going to do that and stuff. And then what kind of confirms it for me is that Finn said something really interesting, right? He said, you know what you have to do. You know what you have to do. So he goes out, like right after that, goes out there, has that Liv segment, comes back, and then, they come back out for the final thing for the tag all together, and they're all happy, and they all are, not really bothered, because it went according to plan. And the plan was to make Rhea believe that Dom is over Liv, and that he, it's cut out, and that, especially because he was meaner. Honestly, I didn't like how they set up the mean stuff, like with, oh, we, they don't like girls like you. They like girls like me. I felt like that was kind of mean. That was mean. That was like, I was like, oh, don't say that. That's so rude. Like,
they're
that
both
made me
beautiful.
feel really bad.
Yeah. I will say, everything you are saying right now makes complete sense. But then my brain is like, I can see it from the other perspective. Because like, how did Finn and Dom know, and Liv, that Rhea would drag him out to the ring for him to say that? Do you know what I mean? So it's kind of like, how would they have known if that was like a spur of the moment type of thing? And then to be fair, I will say that everything he said, even if he does turn on Rhea, fine. Like,
it's hard to get over. Yeah.
If I was Liv, I'd be like, why the hell did you call me a stupid bitch like 3 times?
Yeah.
You didn't have to sell that hard, bro. Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, oh my God. And in Spanish, it just feels so much aggressive. I feel like any Hispanic viewers, like, that eres pendeja o qué? Like, that shit hurts. Like, you feel that shit. So it's like, oh my God. Like, I feel like it's very conflicting to me.
And that's very against Dom's character. It's so not him. And so I feel like he had to go there. He had to do that in order to truly convince Rhea. Otherwise, it would have just been like a leave me alone, I'm just with Rhea. But in order to truly convince Rhea, he had to go above and beyond like who he actually is to convince. So it was kind of like trying too hard. And then with the whole like stopping Rhea, I feel like he did that because he was kind of protecting Liv. He didn't want, because when has he ever stopped Rhea from doing something? Never, like never.
Yeah.
He's never tried to interfere. If Rhea wants to go beat someone up, he just lets her do it. Like there's a few times I think he like with Charlotte, I think he was
He
like
was
trying to
like
calm her
holding her
down.
back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he did try to calm her down and stuff. But
And with Zelina in Puerto Rico in
when?
a press conference.
Oh, that's true.
It is kind of like Dom to hold her back so she won't get too heated. I don't know.
That's true.
It's so I'm back and forth because I can see both. Guys, I need y'all to know how like in the middle I am. It could go either way for me.
No, I am convinced that he's turning, and I think they're all in it together because he just seems closer to Finn right now. And
I will
then
say
like
that.
for Finn, Dom, and what's his name, JD, to
Yeah.
take a picture together on social media, like they've never done that.
That was
Never.
so. Also, like when they entered, it was like split perfectly into like them three, and then it was just Rhea, Damien, and then Carlito. Since he's not really, he's just kind of there. He's in the back, but
right. And we know how they love to foreshadow.
They do.
Something else interesting in the backstage stuff is that someone pointed out to me. Someone sent me like this long detailed thing. I love you guys so much, but they're like, they know I love the Liv, Dom, and Rhea story so much. They'll send me like, people will just send me messages of like what they think, and like I'm like, whoa, that's a really good theory.
Yeah.
But someone mentioned to me that when they were backstage, Finn told him to go that way. You know, he's like, go look over there or go there. He's like, go find out, whatever. And people are like, he was basically telling him to go meet with Liv. If they're all in on it, he knows they need to meet with Liv just to check in with her and to see where they are, see how everything is. And then Liv was just there, you know, in the corner. Yeah. Then they talk or whatever. Liv says something very interesting. She's like, you know, how's Rhea doing? I know she's probably like a mess right now or like getting on you a lot. And he was like, everything's according to plan. Everything's more than perfect. Mm-hmm. And then Liv said, that's the spirit.
Yeah. Her wording is weird.
That's the spirit.
Who says that? About their rival being happy.
Yeah. That's the spirit. You know, it's more, it's better, it's good. Great. That's where it's supposed to be. It's where it's supposed to be. You know, like that, you guys are supposed to be on good terms because that's part of the plan. Then someone said, when Finn comes up, and we might look at it and say he's, you know, he's annoyed that he's talking to Liv. Mm-hmm. But it's more so that if Liv and Dom have been together and, you know, on the low, he's just more so annoyed, like, dang, you cannot get off this girl, you know, like you cannot, like, you got to focus on the plan type of thing. Yeah. It could just be that, not
your romance right now, bro. Like,
yeah, not like Rhea said to not be with this person, or you need to, you know, it doesn't have to be to do with the Judgment Day. It could just be that we need to focus on the plan right now.
Yeah.
So, you know, especially if Finn knows that they've been messing together, you know,
so noodling.
Yeah. Liv says another interesting thing. She says, that's my cue. So when Finn comes back, that's my cue to do the next part of the plan.
And here goes like another theory where I'm thinking like maybe Dom isn't fully in on it, but they're trying to convince him, and SummerSlam will be that point of actually convincing him, you know?
Like, yeah, that's a good point. He might like change his mind or be conflicted. I could definitely see him being conflicted of like, wait, I don't want to hurt Liv, but I don't want to hurt Rhea. I don't want to hurt Liv. I could totally see that happening too.
Yeah.
But I think him getting mad at Liv or like showing some form of like disdain or dislike for her was part of the plan. Like you said, I don't think you can't guess if someone's going to bring someone on stage or whatever, because that's kind of like a loophole type of thing on the story.
Yeah.
But maybe the plan was to do it tonight, or to like have that, gain Rhea's trust back tonight, like something like that. But then another interesting part too is when Liv was walking away, Dom smirked and he's like, "Wait, I think he was actually there. I think Jay was over there." And he tries to walk in the same direction as Liv with this little shit grin on, like. And then Finn's like, "No, dude, come on. He's over there." You're like trying to get him back on the plan because Finn is more so focused on the plan.
Yeah, for sure.
With that said, I know like we've been having a lot of conversations about, is Liv into Dom? I'm starting to lean towards yes. I feel like she might actually have feelings for Dom. Like maybe it wasn't part of the plan, but it kind of happened type of thing.
Maybe she wasn't lying in that promo when she said, "I finally see what you saw in him."
Yeah.
But also, if we do want to go that route of like Dom still kind of, he doesn't know where he stands either. Him saying that to Liv could be to try and convince himself. So he's, maybe he didn't know of the plan, but he's still saying it to try and convince himself because he's still unsure.
People like screenshotted his face like after he said the stuff to her, and he looks so sad. I'm like, dang, I didn't even catch that. But their expressions are like important, like he kind of looks sad, and like even when he was getting pulled by his neck or his head by this claw from Rhea, you could see him like fuck, I'm back in this like situation that I don't want to be in, possibly.
I'll take your spot.
He kind of did not, y'all. He did not look like he enjoyed that. I'm so sorry, but
I don't want to say that because Dom was always making faces. Even when Liv was on top of him, he was like, "Get away!" Like he looked scared. So it's like I don't take his facial expressions too much into consideration because like it goes against whatever.
Well, the thing is with the whole theory of why he was making he was like obviously making faces too, like obviously making faces of disgust with Liv and like being so what is overt with it, like the whole time his expression was not good. And the theory of that is because technically he was with Rhea, so he can't look like he's enjoying it. He can't look like that. The weird thing is when he's with Rhea, he's supposed to look like he's enjoying it. And then you have these like 2 moments in there where he's like looking disgusted, And like some people are like, is it because it's Rhea and like they're friends in real life and it's weird? I'm like, maybe, maybe it's that, Imagine your best friend like licking you in a sexual way, like on your face or
I'd be
kissing
scared.
you, like
get away. Yeah, no.
I'd want to throw up too, like
I'd be scared.
I'm like, oh girl, what the fuck?
Let's not do this.
Or guy, whoever, your friend was, but it could be that. Some people said maybe he doesn't like to be licked. It could be that too. But, he made the same face even when she just kissed him. So
yeah, he was like
he was just like, like it's, I guess, the context. With Liv, you're supposed to look like you don't enjoy it. But yet we see him smiling a few times. So that makes you think, like, what's going on? With Rhea, you're supposed to be smiling because that's supposedly your girlfriend, and you're having like these few moments of looking disgusted. So it's the same but different because the circumstances or the what's supposed to like be there is different. Like he shouldn't have any moments of like discomfort.
Or maybe his face is out of control and he can't help it.
Well, the thing is, like, I just won't forget, like, even when Rhea just touched him, like, grabbed his head, he was just like
I think because he didn't know how she was going to react.
I don't know. He didn't look, I don't know, you guys. He didn't look like he enjoyed that at all. Like, well, there were a few, I will say there were parts where he would, like, smile or whatever. Like,
it was a full smile, girl. Don't even.
He smiled, but it just didn't look real. Like, I don't know. Maybe he's just not good at acting out certain parts. I don't know.
He's good at yelling, but not the facial expression.
I don't know. The yelling was good.
Yeah, that was good. See, when you give him a chance, he cuts great promos. It was amazing, honestly. love Dom.
And I will say, Liv is the one who got him to be able to talk. Sorta, kinda. There was still boos, but like they let him.
Yeah.
You have to think too. The crowd was smaller. The crowd was a lot smaller. So that stadium, what would you call it? Arena?
Yeah.
It like didn't have like the 3 stories or whatever. It was
Oh.
pretty small for like but I guess they were in like Wisconsin, so you know, sometimes it's a little smaller, but yeah, he was able to talk. He had to do it quick. I don't know. I'm surprised they let him talk.
I'm glad they did though. That was great to hear.
I didn't want the first time him talking to be yelling at Liv. But yeah, so obviously now it looks like I just feel like it's so forced
Allegedly.
and fake right now that that tells me that it's not real. Especially based on like all the things that were supposed to be subtle, like him and between him and Liv. It was very subtle. Now this is like overtly, very obviously being forced into our faces. That just kind of pushes me the opposite direction of like he's definitely turning on her or there's a plan. Now, if he doesn't turn on her, what I think could happen is Finn gets involved to save Liv.
Yeah.
So there's a chance that Dom can still be like saved or like involved in the group somehow. But I just feel like that's not gonna happen, you guys. So
I hope they both go out there. No, regardless who turns, if it's both of them or just one. I hope they're both out there, so it kind of adds more of like a, oh, who's it gonna be? You know, I don't know. Like
like Liv and Dom or Finn and Dom.
Yeah,
like out there when they fight.
Yeah, or they like come out there during the match at SummerSlam because they don't have matches, do they? Them too.
Something else that
Yeah.
Something else I thought about is Liv in on it? Like was she in, like what if Liv was with Finn and JD and then Finn turned on her or something, you know, and Finn was like and Finn like switched it on her and is just working with Dom instead.
Wait,
but then I'm
Finn
like
is working with Dom?
Yeah, if it's just Finn, Dom and JD.
Oh, and they don't actually care for her.
Yeah.
Like, to protect her or anything like that.
Yeah, they could be like just pushing her out. But then I'm like, that wouldn't make a lot of sense because she helped JD and Finn. But maybe they don't want to tell her, or like maybe they don't want to tell her yet.
But it would throw her whole cause like out of the window fully.
It would, yeah.
Which
it
would suck.
Maybe they'll be like, we didn't want to tell you because we wanted your reaction to be authentic.
Oh my god. I can't with these twists. Oh Lord.
But I'm so sad for my girl. She turned her things off. I put she put like all black. She blacked out. Some people are saying that when the last time she did that, she came back like unhinged Liv.
Unhinged, yeah.
I don't want that Liv. I like the Liv that we have. I want that Liv. And I don't know. I don't want that to really change. I want her to be the same Liv, just more even more confident. I don't want her to be like Harley Quinn.
I love the unhinged Liv. Like
really?
they were like I think at one point she got hit with a chair and she was over here laughing. I'm like, I love that. That's insane. Like and like especially with Rhea, she's like really brutal and like, you know, imagine just getting beat up by Rhea Ripley and you're just laughing in her face. That'd be insane. That would actually be insane.
That would make her so mad. You know what they say? I don't know if this is like a biblical thing or whatever, but I heard it before. But it's like if you ever come across the devil or like things that remind you of like the devil, and I'm not super religious, y'all, but it's just something I grew up religious.
Yeah.
But it's something that they used to say, like, you know how they say anything is the devil, like fucking your fan turn off or something. That's the devil. Like, but like if you come across anything, you're just supposed to laugh at it. And like that's the worst thing you could do is laugh at the devil because technically he's like super or whatever it is super egotistical and that pisses them off. You know, it makes them mad. And it shows that it shows it that it's not bothering you,
Mm-hmm.
right? So I have my shirt on, it says, "Not today, Satan." But that's kind of funny because that you mentioned that, because she wore like fangs, or like saw your post.
Dude, so badass. And it goes so perfectly with like the bad or coming back for blood. Something like that. Back for blood
Oh,
thing. So
is
it's
that
like
why she wore them?
maybe like she's coming back for blood, gonna
I'm
bite
like,
her.
this is, she like a demon for real, boy. I swear.
A vampire demon.
Y'all do be liking, like, I feel like y'all talk about her being a, like, liking the whole vampire aesthetic. I think that was like part of it too. Interesting. I don't know what to say about it.
Back when she was the Raw Women's Champion, she was like, "I'm not a vampire," and that clip resurfaced, and it was really funny.
Oh, maybe that's why.
I don't know.
I haven't seen the clip,
but that's like really old. But
that clip resurfaced, like it resurfaced recently
because of the fangs. So it's like, "I'm not a vampire," and then next to it, it's her with the fangs.
Oh, so the fangs just came out like randomly.
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know.
I thought what happened was like a fan like talked about it or something, and so she brought it back.
Oh no, I think it's tied to her Back for Blood type thing. Maybe she's trying to bring out that thing. I don't know. I'm just making shit up. Do not take my word for it.
I didn't even notice it until like
someone
a
posted
picture
it
or something.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell that they were fangs. They're tiny.
I would not have noticed.
Freaky. But yeah, I don't know. I don't want to get on Twitter anymore until it's time.
I'm loving Twitter right now, guys. I'm taking the win. Even if it's just for the next 2 weeks, I'm taking the win.
Yeah, I guess. You didn't think that when Liv was on top?
Well, because for Liv, it's Liv for brutality. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
I'm still on that train, guys. Come on.
So you're only with Liv if it's a possibility of Rhea and Liv?
Yes. A romance level vibe.
Oh my god. that is not gonna happen. That is out the window, I feel.
Girl. No.
I'm always for the women love women relationships though. So I would love to see it happen. You know what I would love? We talked about this. I would love for them to for one of them to have the first girl kiss.
Yes.
Like, make it happen. Make history here.
Make history.
First girl kiss on live TV. Like, come on. I don't know if they can do it on live TV.
Yeah, they can.
They can?
Break some rules. They're gonna be on Netflix.
Oh,
we're chilling.
That's true. I want a girl kiss. House of Dragons did it.
Yeah.
Someone has to be the first girl kiss. Yes. Have they had a girl kiss on there? I think, with Sable. That was a long time ago, though.
I don't know who that is.
Sable and Tori, I think. They were enemies.
Perfect.
They were enemies, and I think they did it in the ring. It was a weird one, though. It was like a weird, like it wasn't like an actual, like
yeah.
Not the slurp. It wasn't like, like a passionate, soft kiss. It was like our lips touched. Like, our lips brushed, bitch. Like, I don't know.
No.
And it was like to be rude and sassy. It wasn't like a I love you kiss.
Yeah, that's not for reals.
That's not for reals. That was just to piss her off, I think. Yeah. Now, oh my god, I have to find it. I'm gonna post it. I swear. I think they were. Now that I think about it. Never mind. You can be the second in line to make history.
Imagine the trope though. From besties to enemies to lovers.
That's some drama for your ass.
Bring the real drama.
That would take like another year or two, I think. Maybe in the future.
I think WrestleMania. We could do it.
Oh my
guys.
Oh, a girl kiss WrestleMania Las Vegas?
History.
Las Vegas. You know how many people would party after that? Like, spend so much money. Like, oh my gosh, we had a girl kiss on WrestleMania. Oh my god.
Do it for the gays. Come on.
The revenue would skyrocket. Okay.
Right.
Let's see it.
Be on the right side of history, guys.
Yeah. Let's do this. I don't even care anymore.
Yeah.
I'm for the agenda.
Yes, I got Jazz on the agenda.
I'm for the girl on girl kiss. I don't care who it is.
Oh.
It could be one of the, I don't know.
A win is a win.
The scissor gang.
The scissor gang.
They came up with that. I don't know, not me.
Yeah, I saw that.
Real lesbians, real bisexual women know the deal with that, by the way. It doesn't always work out, you guys. Okay, that's all I will say on
I'm dead.
It has to line up perfectly. It's just all right. Anything that we missed? Anything we haven't talked about?
I don't know.
I think that's it.
I also haven't been too much on Twitter today, so
me either. I'm telling you right now, like, people were giving me so much heat about the CM Punk thing, not even the Rhea stuff. And Dom. I like mute a lot of things, so I don't even see nothing. I mute accounts, I mute words, I mute things I don't like, and my timeline is peaceful for the most part.
But I'm taking the win for now. In 2 weeks, if y'all see me crying on Twitter, don't worry about it.
Great. Bye, guys. Thank you so much to the wrestlers. We have so much fun enjoying your performances and what you guys do. So keep doing you. We see you.
Top tier.